Hello everyone, Top Dog here. Just thought I'd give a quick run through. I was looking at Bitcoin and mapping out what I sort of expected, and I thought it'd be easier to send a video on YouTube. Just as quick of a heads up before the CPI. Obviously, we don't know the play on what the CPI news is going to come out with. Sorry, my voice has gone a bit croaky. But yeah, all we can do is play levels for now. As you can see, we're clearly still around this 2017 all-time high, which I don't like. But what does that tell me? Well, it's a clear, strong area. It's not just going to shorten here is very, very dangerous unless given confirmation to go macro short. So go macro long and be in spots makes sense, which we are. Bitcoin, it's been a pretty slow market at the minute. I mean, Bitcoin's moved, I think Zach said 2% in the last 2 to 3 days, which is just nothing. But what I wanted to show you was the ranges. So as we've been in a Bitcoin long for a while, we're in a few spots. You might be thinking, why is that? So I just wanted to go through a few things with you for why. So if we just simply map out the range we already had in the for Bitcoin. So we had the top here, let's say there. Okay, bottom here of the range we'll put here. We'll ignore that wick as a deviation. Well, you know what? That wasn't the bottom. We've sort of deviated below a few times. This was the bottom of the range here. That's the bottom of our range. All these are deviations below, or essentially the new range, but we'll keep it simple right now. Get off fibs and just get on mid levels. My computer's going slightly slow. I've only just got a lot of things open at the minute, and I think the video software screen recording system either isn't the best or just takes up a lot of space, or I don't know. Anyway, there's our levels. Okay, let's go up again for previous price action, and let's identify this range here. Just do 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 do. To get the mid range for you, and we'll just color code them so they don't get lost. So we get rid of this Fibonacci, color code this as red for up the reds, because Jürgen said to me, you know, it's clear as day. And then we'll even go to the top where the all-time high was and get that range in, because essentially we've done the same there. Range in here, went from a run from lows, back up, rejected, and had a big leg down. So I'm trying to get the key where we had legs down afterwards. Mid-range. Midpoint. We can keep that red because it's out the way of other charts and other ranges. So right, let's delete that. Okay, so let's discuss what's happened here. So if we look range high from low. Wow, this is so laggy. Hope my voice isn't lagging. I think it's because I'm on my ultra wide screen with the screen recording system. That's probably why, not the smartest move. Bounce from lows, came to the top, deviated over, boom, rejected. Boom, boom, big leg down. Okay, ignore that now. It's mainly this one now I want to speak about. Let's go from a 1 day into the 4 hour because it's quite a small range. Right, okay. So what did we do? Okay, we deviated below here and had a run up to the high, came back below, retested the high. So here, look, we've come back to the low here. We come to the low, came up, retested, rejected, had a little rally, come back down. That's the big leg down. So if we get this tool here, let's copy the price action from, let's say, the bottom here, all the way across to the next leg down here. Okay, that's all that price action. Let's not amend that now. And let's go to here now. So being to the highs, there's our highs here at the top. We're at the bottom. So what would I expect? What am I looking to see now from here? What would make sense? Let's add that right on top. So I'd expect for something like that. Not going to happen like for like, of course, but that is my view on what's to happen. Let's go from the top here. Delete our drawings. Okay, and let's get this tool again. Let's go from the bottom, drag it to this big leg here. Let's drag that all the way down. See how similar price action looks before a big leg down. So we could have something like that. Obviously, I don't think we're going to have anything like that. But alternatively, that could play also. So we put that there. And let's go on to more of a macro time frame. Would that support any thesis? Yes, it clearly would. Why? Okay, let's go on the 1 day. Right, we're going to have to get the thick lines out because we've got lines everywhere. But you see here, the lows here. Let's put that there. Yeah, and let's do this as 4. And we'll make that stands out. Oh, not stands out enough to me. We'll make it orange. Orange stands out. I mean, orange and red isn't the best. Okay. So what would this play as? Because essentially, if you look at the whole zoomed out market now, if we was to do, let's make my pen white also for this because I'm going to need to make it clear. So this could be a deviation below. The bottom could be in here, which would be confluence of 2017 all-time high, clear massive support zone. This could be one big deviation. We start to rally up here, except we hold this level and break above. What would a bear trap slash short squeeze of 2000, well, the all-time high move? Well, let's remove this one. It would be something like this. And how would it play? Well, it would play exactly how it's put out here, which works perfect. Break out to range highs, reject, hold the mid level, break above range highs, failure, hold, but we hold in the mid range here clear, and we break above, we go super strong here, which will get us like 27, around 27. There's a bit of resistance there, you can see a bit of a pullback. If I zoom in a bit more here, we've broke above, however, that there is a deviation. Then we've come back below, back to range highs. Look how it all fits perfectly. Retested the resistance, failed, come back down, come to the mid-range, failed to hold the mid-range, come back down, come to the bottom of the range, come back up, come back down, come back up. See the way we've made a low there? Come back down, broke back up, but can't get above that level which is needed. Here you'd have a clear short signal. I don't know, will the previous price action change when I go on the 1 day? Yeah, that's perfect. Let me just go across. See there, you get your clear short signal below, break below that previous low there, and you shorted it right the way down, and you got a big drop. And then you had the consolidation, which led to there was probably another range play. So that is an option that we can't disregard. Will everyone become bullish at the top there? Yes. So would that max pain? Yes. Does it make sense right now to just have a big massive drop? Yes. Do I think this is a deviation? The bull market continues? No. But could that play? Yes. Um, it's very difficult to see, but I just think right now something like this will probably be more the likelihood of a play. I just think given a short squeeze is the maximum probability of a trade right now, at least just deviating, doesn't have to hit the top of the range, at least just deviating above the mid-range. So for example here, it was below and didn't even actually reject from the upper, it just deviated above the mid-range and had that big leg down. So this is something I'm looking to play more. This is more the price action I'm looking to play like this. I do expect an upwards move. Does that mean we couldn't do something like this? Horizontal ray. Here's the lows there. So could we do something like this? Shoot up, come down, back, right back up, consolidate, then rip, and then play this here from there after we've took the liquidity from down there. That could play, and that would make new lows. But I just think this right now, especially with it being in the range play, for us to break the range now, I think we should have a little sharp leg up, at least come close to the range highs of 25k. We should not disregard the upper all-time high play of that deviation actually above here, potentially up here. Um, I just think it's in confluence with where we are now in the charts. 2017 all-time high. I think the economic markets look dreadful. I feel like if we just did nuke, let's imagine that was it now here. See, see how that comes in. Maybe another, even just a retest here and then reject. We should at least get to 22k. Say that that was the play there. We should at least get that. Or let's say, for example, put it anywhere. You know what I mean? But this is also what I'm playing for now. But yeah, I just think 2017 all-time high, massive support zone, should have a bounce. If we're going to have a little rally, it should be here. I think if all the markets are to nuke now, so for example, we've got the SPX, if we get that chart up, SPX, that would signal to me that we should bounce where we are now. It's like, it's bounce area, you know what I mean? It's got to. It's not holding the monthly open, which is a cause for concern for me, in my opinion. But, just everything aligns to me in all my systems. So there was a daily close. Again, that's on a daily time frame. It looks like a rejection from the monthly open. Or this could all just be a deviation below the monthly open. Scoop up, go there, and we go crazy for a little bit and have a massive rally. It's also what I'm favouring.